Assalamu alaikum class 2. How are you? I hope you will be fine. Let's start our today's lecture with subject science, fourth slot, unit number 11, and the title of the unit is water. Reading book pages for this unit is 72, 73 and 74. And the workbook pages for this unit will be 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 and 33. Okay students, in this chapter, the name of the chapter was water. In this chapter, we will learn about water, sources of water and different types of sources of water. And after that, we will learn about how to save water and why the saving water is important. What can you do to save water? Let's start firstly with water. Humans need water because nobody can live on the earth without water. If there is no water on the earth, nobody can live here. Animals and plants need water too. All living things need water to live. As human, animals and plants also need water to live. We need water for many things. Next is sources of water. The larger part of the earth's surface is covered with water, as we know that the 97% of the earth is covered with water and 3% is only the land. So, sources of water are rain, wells and pumps also. Rain falls from the clouds and forms puddle and streams on the surface of the earth. As if you have seen in the image, there are raindrops which are throwing on the surface of the earth and there is a rainwater on the surface of the earth. Water puddles and streams does not stay for a long time. Some water flows away and some sinks into the earth. If there is a rainfall, the water cannot stay long on the surface of the earth because after some time, some of the water will be sinks into the earth and some flow away. In some places on the surface of the earth, there are ponds, lakes and large streams called rivers. Rivers flow down to the sea and ocean. Rivers flow down to the sea and oceans. The flowing water passes over different kinds of soil. It carries the salt from the soil to the sea. This is why the water in the sea is salty. The water in the sea is salty, so we cannot use sea water in our daily life because salty water is not drinkable for human. Okay, next we will talk about sources of water. Firstly, we will talk about the groundwater. Rainwater also enters the ground, so we dig the wells to get the groundwater. As in the first image you can see there is a well and we can get a water from the well through groundwater because that water is also the source of water from the rainwater. The next one is hand pump. Underground water can be brought to the surface with the pumps. With the help of the pump, we can bring water from the underground to the surface of the land. In some places, there are natural springs where water comes to the surface with the help of these pumps. Next, we block flowing rivers with dams. As you can see in the third image, there is a image of dam. So we can block the flowing water with the help of the dam. If we will build a dam near the flowing water, it can block the flowing water. Water can be collected and stored behind the dams. As you can see in the image, water can be collected and stored behind the dams. Next one is we build canals to take water from the one place to another. As you can see in the image, water is flowing from one place to another and that is all due to the canals. As we know that the water is precious natural resource, we must try to keep our water supplies clean. We must not waste our water. So here we have already talked about the water, which is the 97% of the land, but keep in mind that only 3% of the water is clean, which is usable for humans. Only 3% of the water is drinkable. The rest of the water is not usable for humans as it is salty or not clean water. So we must have to take steps to save our water. So saving water is important. Since we know that we need water so much in our lives, we should not waste it. We should not waste water. If water is not used carefully, we will face a shortage of water. Many places in the world do not have enough water for their daily needs. As we know that in our country there is a space or place in a sim which does not have any type of water for drinking, so it is a precious source and we must keep our water supplies clean and we must not waste water. What can you do to save water? Saving water is as easy as turning off a tap. Here are some simple things you can do at home to save water. Number one is do not keep the water running while you are brushing your teeth or washing your hands. If you are washing your hands or brushing your teeth, so you must have to turn off the tap. In this way, you can save water. Number two is Number two is take shorter showers because in this way you can also save the water. Number three is ask your parents to fix dripping taps. As you know, if there is a dripping tap around you, you have to ask your parents or elders to fix that dripping taps so you can save water in this way. These can waste several buckets of water every day. That dripping tap can waste the several bucket of water every day. So you must work on that. Number four is rescue the water that is used for washing fruits and vegetables to water the plants in your home. Rescue the water that is used for washing fruits and vegetables. You can recycle that water by using that water for watering the plants in your home. Okay students, we have completed our reading. So let's start our workbook work with page number 27. Chapter was water. Part A is keywords bingo. Here you can see the keywords below the table which is given for writing, and there these keywords we have to use in the columns. Let's start with first one. First one is cleaning, then bathing, third one is washing, then sea, lakes, pump, wells, dams and ponds. On the next page, as you can see, the part B, complete the flow chart of water. This is the flow chart of water and we have to complete it. Firstly, we will write on forms, the forms of water. There are three types of forms of water, as we know that solid like ice, liquid like drinking water and the gas like oxygen. Then the uses of water. Here the space is given. We have to write the uses of water. First one is we use water for drinking. Next for bathing. We use water for cooking and we use water for washing. Next we will talk about sources of water. There are three sources of water which we are going to write here. The first one is river, second one is rain and the third one is underground. These are the sources of water. On the next chapter, let's start with MCQs. Choose the correct answers. There are four options are given, so you have to choose only one option which is correct for your statement. First one is, which of the following is not a way to store water? First, reservoir, paper bag, bucket or bottle, and your answer is paper bag. Number two is, which of these is not a form water can take? A. Snowflake, B. Ice cube, C. Rain, and the D is salt. Your answer is salt. Number three is, which of these things need water to survive? Trees, humans, fish, all of these. And your answer must be all of these. Number four is, which of these is not a way to get water from underground? A. Spring, B. Well, C. Canal, D. Pump. Your answer is part C. Number 5 is, which one of these statement is correct? You have to choose the correct statement from these. A. Lakes carry water to the sea and oceans. B. Lakes ponds carry salt to the seas and ocean. Number C. Rivers flow to the sea and ocean. And number D is, sea and ocean flow up rivers. And your correct answer is part C. Rivers flow to the sea and ocean. Choose the right word to complete the sentences. Number 1 is, we block flowing river with dash, canals, dams, wells, and your answer is dams. Number 2 is, water comes to the surface in some places at natural dash, pump, tank, spring, and your answer is spring. Okay, the next part 3, rainwater sometimes dash into the earth, streams, evaporates and sinks. Your answer is part C, sinks. Number 4 is, seawater is dash, as we have read that seawater is salty. Number 5 is, water expands and becomes dash when it freezes. And options are solid, liquid, gas, and your answer is solid. Part D is, mark the statement with tick or cross. If any statement is right, you have to mark tick, and if a statement is wrong, so you have to mark cross. A part is, water on the surface of the earth is groundwater. Cross, as this is the wrong statement, so mark cross here. B is, pond water is not safe for drinking. This is tick. Part C is, rain is the main source of water. Cross. Part D is, boiling of water removes dirt. Yes, this is right. So mark tick. Number E is, snow is not a form of water, and that is cross, because snow is also a form of water. Number 2 is, list any 4 sources of water. Here you have to mention or write 4 sources of water, and there are rain, river, well, and canal. Okay, on the next page experiment, salt water experiment. Dear students, let's investigate how does salt make an egg to float. You need raw eggs, 2 plastic cups full of water, and salt. As you can see in the image, water with salt in A cup, and in B cup you can see water without salt. What you will do, first step is, dissolve 6 tablespoons of salt in cup A. Put the egg in the both cup, and the third step is, observe in which cup does an egg float or sink. Your observation would be, when I put cup A, egg floated, because when salt is added into water, its density becomes higher than the egg. Students, on the next page, we have part E, where is the fresh water? Analyze the given information and answers the questions given below. You can see the given information on your page. The first one is 97% of the earth's water is in ocean and is salt water. The given percentage shows the quantity of fresh water. In first image you can see ocean and sea and 0%, groundwater 26%, freshwater lakes, streams and rivers less than 1%, and glaciers 74%. Last one is rain, hail and snow less than 1%. On next part, part A, where is the most of the fresh water found? And your answer is glaciers. In part B, where is the least fresh water found? As you can see in the image, the answer is fresh water, lakes, streams and rivers. Part C is where is all the salty water found? And the answer is ocean and seas. The next part is part D. What would happen to the body if an individual takes salt water? Using the word bank to fill the blanks with appropriate words. As you can see on your page, there is a word bank on the right side of your page. And now let's solve the fill in the blanks. Part A is the amount of dash will be increased in his body, salt. Part B is to release the excess salt, he will urinate more than normal and eventually get dehydrated. On your next page, there is a part F and you have to solve that. Answers the following question, and question number 1 is write any two uses of water, and your answer is drinking and washing, as we can use water for drinking and washing. Now question number 2, and that is write any 4 ways by which we can save the water. The first one is by taking shorter shower, we can save water by turning off the tap. Third one is while brushing by using bucket while bathing. And last one is by fixing dripping taps. By fixing dripping taps. Okay, now next question is question number 3, which is why is water important for us? And answer is all living things need water to stay alive. All living things need water to stay alive. And your last question is why should we drink boiled water? And answer is to stay healthy. Okay students, here your chapter is completed. Say Alhamdulillah, Allah Hafiz.